Improve yourself. Learn to educate yourself day by day. Written by Kelvin W. Nathan. Published by Audiobooks Office. Introduction. In a world that never stops changing, the ability to learn and adapt is your greatest asset. Improve yourself. Learning to educate yourself day by day is your essential guide to cultivating a lifelong habit of daily learning and self-improvement. This book doesn't just teach you to learn, it teaches you how to become your own best teacher. Each of us possesses an innate curiosity that drives us to understand the world and our place in it. However, the pressures of daily life often push this natural desire for knowledge to the sidelines. This book rekindles that inherent quest for learning by showing you how to harness everyday moments as opportunities for growth. You will discover that the journey of education does not require classrooms or degrees. Instead, it flourishes in the small, everyday acts of learning that accumulate into profound changes over time. Improve Yourself introduces the concept of incremental education, a method that involves integrating small, manageable pieces of learning into your day. Whether it's picking up a new word, understanding a scientific concept, or exploring historical events, this method allows you to enhance your understanding of the world in bite-sized steps that are easy to digest and apply. The book is packed with techniques, tools, and strategies that help you set achievable learning goals, maintain your motivation, and apply your new knowledge effectively. Through personal anecdotes, insights from cognitive science, and actionable advice, Improve Yourself encourages you to look at your daily routine through the lens of learning. It offers practical tips for optimizing your environment for education, from crafting effective learning habits to using technology as a learning tool rather than a distraction. By the end of this book, you'll not only have a clearer view of how to educate yourself every day, but also understand why continuous learning is key to personal and professional fulfillment. Step by step, you'll see how accumulating knowledge gradually can transform not just how you think, but how you live. Embrace the challenge of self-education. Your path to becoming a more knowledgeable, well-rounded, and fulfilled individual starts here. Isn't it intriguing to realize that the key to your personal growth and development lies right at your fingertips? You can learn and enhance your skills at your own pace and in your own space. It's all about adopting a learning mindset and setting actionable goals. But it doesn't stop there. It's about finding reliable sources of information and organizing your learning materials. It's about managing your time effectively, reflecting on your progress, and overcoming obstacles. And ultimately, it's about expanding your knowledge continuously. So, are you ready to undertake this transformative journey of self-improvement? For more information about the ebook version of this audio, check the video description or visit audiobooksoffice.com. We noticed that 69% of you who listen to our video are not yet subscribed to the channel. Please help support the channel by hitting the subscribe button and liking the video. Thanks for inspiring us to create more content for you. Chapter 1. Assess your current knowledge. Growth begins with understanding. Understanding your current situation is vital to comprehend where you stand right now. Evaluating your current knowledge isn't about criticizing yourself or dwelling on what you don't know. Instead, it's about acknowledging your existing skill set and understanding your areas of strength and improvement. You can't chart a course for your future without first knowing your starting point. Evaluating your knowledge is a bit like standing in front of a mirror. You're there, looking at your reflection, and you've got to be honest with yourself. You've got to recognize what you know well and what you need to improve. Next, it's pivotal to jot down these insights. Write down the areas where you excel and where you need improvement. These notes will serve as your guide, your roadmap to self-improvement. They'll help you identify the areas you need to focus on and the ones you can leverage. Chapter 2. Set actionable learning goals. After understanding your current knowledge terrain, it's time to set actionable learning goals. This step is critical because learning without a clear objective is like sailing without a destination. You'll drift in an ocean of knowledge, but you may not reach the shore of wisdom. Begin by identifying what you want to learn. Be specific. Don't just say, "I want to learn Spanish instead." Try something like, "I want to learn conversational Spanish to communicate with native speakers when I travel to Spain next year." Remember, your goal should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound smart. Next, break your learning goal into smaller, manageable tasks. If you're learning Spanish, these tasks might include mastering basic vocabulary, studying grammar rules, and practicing pronunciation. These mini-goals will make your learning journey more manageable and less overwhelming. Plus, achieving each mini-goal can give you a sense of progress and satisfaction, keeping you motivated. Track your progress regularly. It's not enough to set goals and break them down, you must also monitor your progress. This will help you stay on track and identify any potential roadblocks in your learning journey. Use a journal, an app, or whatever tool works best for you. Chapter 3. Develop a learning mindset. Building on the foundation of setting actionable learning goals, it's time to cultivate a learning mindset. This mindset is the fuel that drives the engine of self-education. It's about embracing curiosity, maintaining an open mind, and seeing challenges as opportunities. A learning mindset means you're ready to engage with new ideas, no matter how complex they may seem initially. It's important to understand that not knowing is not a weakness, but rather a starting point. It's okay to ask questions, to admit when you're confused, and to seek out help. In fact, these actions are signs of a strong learner. But how do you develop this mindset? Start by embracing the unexpected. Life is full of surprises, and the best lessons often come from the unexpected. So when life throws you a curveball, don't duck. Instead, see it as a chance to learn something new. Secondly, view setbacks as stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. Failure is not the end, but a part of the learning process. When you stumble, don't give up. Instead, analyze what went wrong, learn from it, and move forward. Lastly, foster a sense of curiosity. Be inquisitive about the world around you. Ask questions, seek answers, and always aim to understand more. Remember, the world is full of wonders, and you've only just begun to explore them. In essence, developing a learning mindset is about embracing the journey of discovery. It's about recognizing that every day is a chance to learn and grow. So make the most of each day. Learn, explore, and improve yourself. Chapter 4. Identify reliable information sources. While you're on this journey to self-improvement, it's crucial to identify and utilize reliable information sources. The internet is a vast ocean, teeming with knowledge, but not all of it is accurate or beneficial. So how do you sift through it all? Well, it's quite simple once you get the hang of it. Firstly, look for information from reputable institutions. They're often a safe bet for accurate, tested facts. Universities, government agencies, and established research organizations are prime examples. They've got the resources and expertise to verify the information they provide is accurate and up to date. Secondly, check the author's credentials. If you're reading a medical article, it's better to trust a certified doctor or medical researcher rather than someone who's just passionate about health. Expertise isn't just about passion, it's about passion. It's about years of study, practice, and experience in the field. Thirdly, cross-reference information. If you find a piece of info that's intriguing, don't take it at face value. Look it up on other reliable sites to see if it holds up. This might sound like an extra step, but it's a critical one for confirming you're not falling for misinformation. Lastly, be skeptical of information that sounds too good to be true. If a website promises quick fixes or miracle solutions, it's probably not reliable. True improvement takes time and effort, and any source telling you otherwise isn't worth your trust. Chapter 5. Organize your learning materials. Sorting out your learning materials might seem like a mundane task, but it's one of the keys to effective self-improvement. Ever been in a situation where you can't locate that vital piece of info you jotted down somewhere? Or lost track of where you left off in a book? That's why organizing your learning materials matters. It saves time, reduces stress, and makes your self-education journey smoother. Begin by categorizing your materials. Books, magazines, articles, podcasts, videos, notes, give every resource its rightful spot. You might prefer a physical system, like dedicated shelves for books and folders for articles. Or you might lean towards digital solutions, like creating folders in your computer, or using apps that help you organize your resources. Remember, there's no right or wrong way here. It's all about what works best for you. Next, create a system for tracking your progress. Have a method to mark where you left off. This could be as simple as a bookmark or a digital note. Additionally, consider a review system. For example, after finishing a chapter, summarize what you've learned. This not only helps you recall what you've read, but also confirms you've truly understood. Lastly, regularly declutter your materials. Let go of resources that are no longer relevant or useful. This will make space for new information and keep your learning environment clean and focused. Organizing your learning materials is a small step that can make a significant difference in your self-education journey. So start today and watch as your learning experience transforms. Chapter 6. Experiment with learning strategies. Explore into the world of learning strategies and find what piques your interest. You're not limited to the conventional methods of learning, you know. There's a whole universe of strategies out there just waiting for you to explore. Each one is unique, offering a different approach to understanding and retaining information. You might be wondering, why should I experiment with different learning strategies? Well, everyone learns differently. What works well for one person might not work as well for another. It's all about finding what suits your style, your pace, and your objectives. Start by familiarizing yourself with the various strategies out there. You've probably already heard about visual, auditory, and kinesthetic learning styles. But did you know about spaced repetition, interleaving, or the Pomodoro technique? These strategies have been scientifically proven to enhance comprehension and recall. But don't just stop at knowing what these strategies are. Try them out. See how you respond to each one. You might find that a combination of strategies works best for you. For instance, you might prefer visual aids for complex concepts, but rely on auditory cues for memorizing facts. Chapter 7. Practice active recall techniques. As you explore various learning strategies, remember to tap into the power of active recall techniques. They're a game changer in your journey to educate yourself day by day. This technique involves recalling information from memory without any prompts, and it's proven to be more effective than passive study methods like rereading or highlighting. Start by reading or studying a piece of information, then put it aside. Ask yourself to recall the main points without looking back at the material. It might be challenging at first, but that's the beauty of it. The effort you put into remembering strengthens your memory and understanding. You can practice active recall anywhere. Try it during your daily commute or while you're waiting for coffee to brew. You can write down what you remember, speak it out loud, or visualize it in your mind. There's no one-size-fits-all method, so experiment and find what works best for you. Now let's talk about frequency. It's vital to space out your active recall sessions. This is called spaced repetition, and it enhances your memory retention. Don't cram. Instead, recall today, then again tomorrow, then a few days later, gradually increasing the intervals. Chapter 8. Seek opportunities for collaboration. Releasing the potential of teamwork can substantially accelerate your self-improvement journey. When you collaborate with others, You're not just sharing responsibility, you're pooling together a wealth of unique experiences, skills, and perspectives. This mix can result in innovative solutions and insights that you may not have arrived at on your own. In your quest to educate yourself, don't shy away from seeking opportunities for collaboration. Embrace the beauty of diverse thinking. Engage in intellectual discussions, join study groups, and actively participate in community events. These interactions will expose you to a variety of viewpoints, stimulating your critical thinking and enhancing your understanding. Remember, collaboration isn't about agreeing on everything. It's about challenging and complementing each other's ideas. You'll learn to appreciate different ways of thinking, spur innovation, and foster a profound sense of mutual respect. This process will not only broaden your perspective, but also equip you with essential soft skills like communication, empathy, and negotiation. Moreover, collaboration can motivate you to push your boundaries. Seeing others excel can inspire you to do the same. It's not about competition, but about pushing to be your best self. Collaboration can magnify your strengths and help you address your weaknesses, thereby facilitating your personal growth. Chapter 9. Manage your time efficiently. While you're endeavoring to improve yourself, mastering the art of time management becomes critical. It's about making the most of your day and achieving more in less time. The first step is understanding where your time goes. Keep a time log for a week, documenting how you spend your hours. This will provide valuable insights into how you can better allocate your time. Next, prioritize your tasks. Not all tasks are created equal. Identify what's important and what's urgent. Tasks that are both important and urgent should be at the top of your list. Then come the tasks that are important but not urgent. The last are tasks that are neither important nor urgent. This is known as the Eisenhower box, a simple yet powerful tool for prioritizing. Creating a daily schedule is also beneficial. Set specific times for tasks and stick to these times. This will help you stay focused and avoid procrastination. Be sure to include breaks. They're essential for maintaining your productivity and preventing burnout. Also, learn to say no. It's easy to get overwhelmed with tasks, especially if you're a people pleaser. But remember, your time is precious. Don't be afraid to decline tasks that don't contribute to your goals. Lastly, leverage technology. There are numerous apps and tools available that can help you manage your time more efficiently. From task managers to timers, these tools can make your life easier and your days more productive. With efficient time management, you're not just improving yourself, you're living a more fulfilling life. Chapter 10. Embrace continuous improvement. Every single day presents a new opportunity for growth and learning. You don't have to settle for yesterday's knowledge, rather, embrace the chance to continuously improve. It's not about being perfect, but about being better than you were yesterday. Understanding that you're a work in progress is the first step to embracing continuous improvement. It's okay to not know everything and to make mistakes. That's part of the learning process. You're not supposed to have all the answers. Instead, it's your responsibility to seek them. What matters is that you're always moving, always growing, always learning. Next, create a learning plan. Identify areas where you want to improve and set achievable goals. Maybe you want to become more organized, learn a new language, or develop better problem-solving skills. Whatever your goals are, break them down into manageable chunks and tackle them one at a time. Consistency is key here. You can't expect to see improvements overnight, but if you stick with it, you'll see progress. Chapter 11. Reflect on your progress. Reflecting on your progress is a significant part of your journey towards self-improvement. It's not enough to set goals and work towards them. You also need to pause, look back, and assess how far you've come. This isn't about indulging in self-praise or wallowing in self-pity, but about gaining a clear view of your trajectory. Start by setting aside some quiet time for yourself, free from distractions. Use this time to look over your goals and what you've accomplished so far. What worked? What didn't? Have you been consistent in your efforts? Be honest with yourself. This is not a time for sugarcoating or harsh self-criticism, but for objective analysis. Next, analyze the challenges you've faced. How have you dealt with obstacles? What strategies have you used to overcome them? Have these strategies been effective? Remember, obstacles aren't failures, they're opportunities to learn and grow. Then, consider your mindset. Have you maintained a positive attitude? Have you been resilient in the face of setbacks? Your mindset is equally as important as your actions. If you've maintained a growth mindset, applaud yourself. If not, consider ways to cultivate this in the future. Lastly, use what you've learned to adjust your goals and strategies if needed. Remember, self-improvement isn't a one-and-done deal. It's a continuous process, and regular reflection can help you stay on track, learn from your experiences, and make necessary adjustments. Reflecting on your progress is not a destination, it's a checkpoint on your journey towards becoming the best version of yourself. Chapter 12. Celebrate small wins. In the pursuit of self-improvement, it's tempting to overlook your small victories, focusing instead on the grand goals that lie ahead. However, celebrating small wins is vital in your daily journey towards self-education and growth. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a win worth acknowledging. Each page read, every new word learned, or even the completion of a short online course are all victories. They're pieces of a larger puzzle that will eventually lead you to your ultimate goal. Recognizing these achievements fuels your motivation, boosting your confidence and providing satisfaction. It reminds you that you're making progress. You're not just on the right track, but you're moving forward, even if it sometimes feels slow. So how do you celebrate these small wins? It doesn't need to be a grand gesture. A simple acknowledgement, a pat on your own back, or rewarding yourself with a break or a treat can make a huge difference. You could even keep a journal of your small victories, a tangible record of your progress. Remember, self-improvement is a marathon, not a sprint. The small wins are what keep you going, giving you the strength to keep pushing, even when things seem tough. They're milestones on your journey, signposts showing you're heading in the right direction. So, don't neglect them. Instead, cherish them, celebrate them. They're proof of your commitment to bettering yourself, day by day. Next time you achieve something, no matter how small, take a moment to celebrate. You've earned it. You're improving, growing, and that's worth acknowledging. Chapter 13. Overcome learning obstacles. Learning obstacles can seem like formidable roadblocks on your journey to self-improvement. They can make you feel overwhelmed, or worse, make you want to give up. But don't let this deter you. Instead, see these obstacles as opportunities to grow and improve. Firstly, identify what's holding you back. Is it a lack of time, resources, or confidence? Once you've pinpointed the issue, it's time to tackle it head-on. If time's the issue, try breaking your learning into smaller, manageable chunks. If resources are the problem, seek out free or low-cost options online. Lacking confidence? Remember, it's okay to make mistakes. They're not setbacks, they're stepping stones to success. Next, develop a solid plan. Without one, you're simply hoping for the best. Set achievable goals, create a timetable, and stick to it. Regularly track your progress and adjust the plan if necessary. It's about progress, not perfection. Chapter 14. Cultivate intellectual curiosity. While overcoming learning obstacles paves the way to self-improvement, another key aspect to ponder is to nurture your intellectual curiosity. This curiosity is the fuel that drives you to discover, learn, and grow. It's the fire in your belly that pushes you to question, to explore, and to seek out answers. You may think, "I'm not curious. That's not me." But that's where you're wrong. Everyone has a natural curiosity. It's ingrained in us from the time we're born. As a child, you're constantly asking questions, wondering how things work, and exploring the world around you. As an adult, it's no different. The only difference is that you've learned to suppress it. Now, it's time to rekindle that flame. Start by asking questions. Question everything. Why is the sky blue? How does a computer work? What makes a good leader? It's not about finding the right answer, it's about the journey of discovery. Next, develop a love for reading. Books are a treasure trove of knowledge. They open up new worlds, introduce you to new ideas, and challenge your thinking. So pick up a book, any book, and start reading. Lastly, never stop learning. Learning is not confined to a classroom. It's lifelong. Every day is a new opportunity to learn something new, so take advantage of it. Chapter 15. Leverage online learning resources. With the wealth of online resources available at your fingertips, it's never been easier to expand your knowledge and skills. You're living in an era where world-class education is just a click away. From learning a new language to mastering coding, the internet is bursting with opportunities to learn and grow. To start with, online courses are a great way to plunge deep into a particular subject area. Websites like Coursera, Khan Academy, and edX offer free and paid courses from top universities worldwide. You can study at your own pace, rewatch lessons for better understanding, and even earn certificates to showcase your learning. Podcasts and webinars are other great platforms for learning. They offer expert insights on a wide range of topics, often in an engaging and digestible format. You can listen to them while commuting, exercising, or even during your lunch break, turning idle time into productive learning. Online reading resources such as ebooks, online journals, and blogs also provide a wealth of information. Websites like Project Gutenberg offer over 60,000 free ebooks, including many of the world's great literature. Don't forget about YouTube and other video platforms. They've become a treasure trove of educational content, with tutorials and lectures on almost any topic you can imagine. The key is to be proactive and disciplined. Set aside time each day for learning and make it a habit. Remember, consistent effort is the secret to lifelong learning. So go ahead, leverage these online resources and educate yourself day by day. Chapter 16. Develop critical thinking skills. Cultivating critical thinking skills, your mental Swiss Army knife, is an essential step towards personal growth. It's not just about being able to solve complex problems, but also about making informed decisions, understanding different perspectives, and deciphering the world around you. Start by questioning everything. Don't just accept information at face value. Dig deeper. Ask why, how, what if, and what else. This will lead you to uncover underlying assumptions, hidden biases, and potential inaccuracies. You'll become more discerning, able to differentiate between fact and opinion, and identify logical fallacies. Next, practice active listening. It's not just about hearing the words, but understanding the meaning behind them. Pay attention, and don't interrupt. This helps you comprehend other viewpoints, appreciate the complexity of issues, and develop empathy. Moreover, always seek diverse sources of information. It broadens your perspective and reduces the risk of being swayed by biased or inaccurate information. Remember, every story has multiple sides. Finally, reflect on your thinking process. This self-awareness allows you to identify your own biases, acknowledge your blind spots, and continually refine your thinking. Developing critical thinking isn't a one-day task, it's a journey. But with perseverance, you'll find it's a journey worth taking. It doesn't just improve your learning, it enhances every aspect of your life. So, buckle up and let your mind unlock its full potential. Chapter 17. Personalize your learning experience. Harnessing your critical thinking skills, you can take a step further to personalize your learning experience. It's not just about acquiring knowledge, but making it fit your unique needs and interests. The key is to understand that you're not a passive recipient of information. Instead, you're an active participant in your own learning journey. First off, identify your learning style. You might be a visual learner who understands concepts better through images, graphs, or videos. Or perhaps you're an auditory learner who retains information effectively through listening. You could also be a kinesthetic learner who learns best through hands-on experiences. Once you've identified your learning style, you can tailor your learning methods accordingly. Next, set clear, achievable goals. What do you want to learn? Why do you want to learn it? How will you measure your success? Setting goals gives your learning direction and purpose. It's a way of taking control of your education. Furthermore, seek feedback. Whether it's from a mentor, a peer, or even yourself through self-reflection, feedback is essential for improvement. It provides insights into your strengths and areas that need improvement. Chapter 18. Embrace lifelong learning habits. In the journey of self-improvement, embracing lifelong learning habits is your next essential step. It's more than just picking up a book or attending a course. It's about transforming yourself into an active seeker of knowledge. Start by actively questioning the world around you. Be curious. Wonder why things are the way they are. It's this curiosity that'll drive you to learn more. Also, don't limit your learning to just one field. Broaden your horizons. Learn about everything that intrigues you, from art to zoology. Next, learn to love the process of learning. It's easy to get caught up in the end goal, but remember, the journey is as important as the destination. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. It'll fuel your motivation to learn more. Then, make learning a daily habit. You don't need to set aside hours. Just a few focused minutes each day can make a huge difference. Use technology to your advantage. Listen to a podcast during your commute. Watch an educational video on your lunch break. Read a chapter of a book before bed. Lastly, don't shy away from challenges. They're your best teachers. When you stumble, pick yourself up and learn from it. It's okay to not know everything. What's important is to never stop learning. Embracing lifelong learning isn't just about gaining knowledge. It's about growing as a person, becoming more open-minded, and understanding the world better. So start today. Make learning a part of your life. Enjoy the journey. And remember, every day is a chance to learn something new. Chapter 19. Maintain motivation and discipline. As you nurture your newfound love for learning, another significant aspect of self-improvement to focus on is maintaining motivation and discipline. This journey isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. Persistence is key, and it's not always easy. But don't worry, you've got this. Start by setting clear, achievable goals. They'll be your roadmap, guiding you through the learning process. They don't have to be monumental. Small, incremental goals are just as important. Celebrate every victory, no matter how small. This boosts your confidence and reinforces your motivation. You'll face obstacles, and that's okay. When you stumble, don't be hard on yourself. Instead, acknowledge the setback and use it as a stepping stone towards progress. Remember, failure isn't a sign of weakness, but a badge of honor to your courage to try. Consistency is your ally. Make learning a part of your daily routine. Designate a specific time for it and stick to it. You'll find that a regular routine reduces resistance and enhances your discipline. Finally, don't forget to take care of yourself. Balance is essential. Don't burn yourself out. Remember to rest, eat well, and engage in activities that relax and rejuvenate you. Maintaining motivation and discipline isn't easy, but it's worth it. It's the key to tapping into your potential and achieving personal growth. Remember, every step you take is a step closer to your goals. Keep going, and don't give up. You're on the path to becoming the best version of yourself. Chapter 20. Diversify your learning approaches. Without a doubt, diversifying your learning approaches can substantially enhance your journey to self-improvement. Sticking to one learning method can often lead to stagnation, so it's vital to incorporate variety into your learning routine. You're not just giving your brain a break, you're flexing different cognitive muscles and challenging yourself in new ways. Consider this: you're keen on learning a new language. You've been using a popular language learning app daily, but you've hit a plateau. Here's where diversification comes in. Try immersing yourself in the language by watching films or reading books in that language. Better yet, engage in conversation with a native speaker. This isn't just a change of pace, it's a whole new learning experience. But don't limit yourself to traditional methods. Explore the digital domain. Online courses, webinars, podcasts, and educational videos can provide fresh perspectives and interactive learning experiences. They're accessible, flexible, and cater to a wide range of learning styles. Moreover, intertwining practical, hands-on learning with theoretical knowledge can work wonders. Crucial as it is to understand the theory behind a concept, it's another to apply it in a real-world context. This approach not only reinforces what you've learned, but also enhances your problem-solving and critical thinking skills. Chapter 21. Measure and track your growth. To stay on the path of self-improvement, it's vital to measure and track your progress. It's not enough to merely consume knowledge and implement new habits. You must confirm that these efforts are fostering growth. Start by defining your goals. What do you want to achieve in your self-education journey? Be as specific as possible. Once you've set your targets, establish a system to monitor your advancement towards them. This could be as simple as a journal where you document your daily progress, or as complex as a digital tracking application that provides detailed analytics. Remember, this isn't about proving to others that you're improving, it's about providing yourself with concrete evidence of your evolution. You're not competing with anyone except the person you were yesterday. It's about acknowledging your small victories, which will fuel your motivation to keep going. Next, regularly evaluate your progress. Do this in a systematic way weekly, fortnightly, or monthly. Analyze what's working and what's not. Be honest with yourself. If you're not making the progress you'd like, it's better to confront this reality than to ignore it. Lastly, celebrate your progress. Rewarding yourself for milestones reached is an excellent way to reinforce positive behavior. It doesn't have to be extravagant. It could be as simple as treating yourself to your favorite meal or indulging in a hobby you love. Chapter 22. Adapt to changing circumstances. Life is a constant flux, and your ability to adapt to changing circumstances can profoundly impact your self-improvement journey. Whether you're facing a sudden change at work, a shift in your personal life, or a global event that reshapes your entire reality, your response to these changes can either propel you forward or hold you back. First and foremost, it's vital to accept change as an inevitable part of life. You can't control everything, and sometimes the only thing you can control is your attitude towards the change. Acceptance doesn't mean resignation, it means understanding that change is part of your journey and embracing it as an opportunity for growth and learning. Next, always be proactive rather than reactive. Don't wait for change to force you into action, anticipate it. Stay informed about trends in your industry, keep an eye on shifts in your personal relationships, and be mindful of changes in your physical and mental health. This will enable you to respond effectively when change comes knocking at your door. Finally, practice resilience. It's okay to feel unsettled by change, but don't let it knock you down. Learn from your experiences, pick yourself up, and move forward with renewed determination. Remember, the strongest trees are not those that are sheltered from the storm, but those that learn to bend and sway with the wind. Adapting to changing circumstances isn't always easy, but with acceptance, proactivity, and resilience, you'll not only survive change, you'll thrive in it. Chapter 23. Foster a growth-oriented mindset. While mastering the art of adaptability is crucial, fostering a growth-oriented mindset is equally important in your journey towards self-improvement. This mindset is the belief that you can improve your abilities through dedication and hard work. It's about understanding that failure isn't a permanent condition but a stepping stone towards success. Begin by challenging your self-perception. Embrace the idea that you're a work in progress, always capable of learning and growing. Replace thoughts of "I can't" with "I can't yet." This simple, yet powerful shift in language emphasizes the potential for growth. Next, adopt a positive attitude towards learning. Embrace challenges as opportunities to grow rather than obstacles to overcome. When you encounter a difficult task, view it as a chance to stretch your abilities and learn something new. This shift in perspective can turn a formidable challenge into a thrilling adventure. Chapter 24. Leverage feedback for improvement. Harnessing the power of feedback is a pivotal step in your self-improvement journey. Remember, feedback isn't about criticism, it's about growth. It's a tool, not a weapon. Don't fear it, embrace it. It's like a mirror, reflecting your strengths and areas for improvement. And just like you wouldn't ignore your reflection in a mirror, you can't ignore feedback on your path to self-improvement. Now, let's break it down. How do you leverage feedback? First, you've got to be open to it. That's easier said than done, right? But you can do it. A growth-oriented mindset, which you've been fostering, prepares you to accept feedback. It conditions you to see feedback as an opportunity for growth, not a personal attack. Second, actively seek feedback. Don't wait for it to come to you. Ask for it from your colleagues, your friends, your family. The more feedback you get, the more opportunities you have to improve. Third, understand the feedback. Reflect on it. What's it saying? What's it not saying? Look beyond the words. Find the lesson, the nugget of wisdom. Then, use it. Apply it to your life, to your actions. Let it guide your decisions, shape your behavior. Lastly, be grateful for feedback. It's a gift, a stepping stone in your self-improvement journey. It's a catalyst, propelling you towards your best self. So, leverage feedback for improvement. You'll be amazed at the transformation you'll see in yourself, day by day. Chapter 25. Continuously expand your knowledge. You're on a journey to better yourself, and key to that is continuously expanding your knowledge. From setting learning objectives to embracing online platforms, you're about to trigger a whole new world of potential. So get ready to read more, attend enlightening webinars, and network effectively to exchange knowledge. Often, the first step to expanding your knowledge is establishing clear learning objectives. You've got to know what you want to learn and why you want to learn it. This isn't just about setting goals, it's about defining your purpose and direction. Start by identifying a topic you're interested in. Be specific. Instead of saying, "I want to learn about history," say, "I want to learn about the civil rights movement in the 1960s. This gives you a clear, focused objective to aim for. Next, consider what you hope to achieve by learning about this topic. Maybe you're looking to broaden your perspective, or perhaps you're seeking new skills for your career. Whatever your reason, make it clear in your mind. This will give your learning a sense of purpose, and it'll keep you motivated. Once your learning objectives are in place, it's time to nurture a habit that will continuously fuel your intellectual growth, developing a regular reading routine. Reading not only enhances your knowledge, but also sharpens your critical thinking skills. To get started, pick a topic that ignites your curiosity. Whether it's art, history, science, or a novel, let your passion guide your reading choices. Incorporate reading into your daily routine. It's not about how much you read, but the consistency of the habit. Maybe you enjoy a quiet morning read with your coffee, or perhaps an evening unwind with a good book suits you better. Find your rhythm and stick to it. Join a book club or start one with your friends. This not only encourages regular reading but also exposes you to a variety of genres and perspectives. It can spark stimulating discussions and deepen your understanding of the material. While you're nurturing your reading habit, don't forget to take advantage of online learning platforms as well. They're a treasure trove of knowledge at your fingertips, offering thousands of courses across a wide spectrum of subjects. You might be wondering why you should turn your attention to online learning when there's a sea of books to explore. Well, the answer is simple. It's about diversity. Books provide in-depth knowledge, but online courses offer interactive learning, practical exercises, and real-time feedback. They empower you to learn at your own pace and according to your own schedule. Take platforms like Coursera, Udemy, or Khan Academy, for instance. They host courses from top universities and industry leaders. You can learn anything from coding to cooking, from artificial intelligence to art. And the best part, you can often learn for free or at a minimal cost. Chapter 26. Attend educational webinars. Stepping into the world of educational webinars is like opening a door to endless possibilities. You'll find a panorama of knowledge just a click away, ready to enrich your understanding and broaden your horizons. Webinars offer you a chance to explore topics that intrigue you, with expert speakers shedding light on the nuances and details. They're not just for professionals. Anyone with a thirst for knowledge can take part. You don't need to travel or adjust your schedule. You can tune in from the comfort of your home. Many webinars are even recorded, allowing you to revisit the content whenever it suits you. You'll find webinars across various disciplines, whether you're interested in science, arts, technology, or business. So how do you start? Begin by identifying your areas of interest. Search for relevant webinars online and register. Verify you're prepared with a notebook and a quiet space. Engage with the speaker, ask questions, and participate in discussions. Remember, it's about expanding your knowledge, not just passive listening. Don't hesitate. Plunge into this ocean of knowledge and learn something new every day. Education is a lifelong journey, and you're the driver. So take the wheel and drive toward enlightenment. Diving headfirst into the domain of networking is a powerful tactic to continuously expand your knowledge. It's not just about meeting people. It's about learning from them. You're not alone on your journey to self-improvement. There's a whole world of knowledge out there, waiting to be shared. Start by identifying potential mentors or experts in areas you're keen to learn about. Don't be shy. Reach out to them, show your genuine interest, and ask insightful questions. You'll be surprised how many people are willing to share their wisdom if you just ask. Join industry-specific groups, discussion forums, and social platforms where knowledge exchange is a common practice. Participate actively, share your own insights, and learn from others. It's a two-way street. Harnessing the power of a knowledge journal can remarkably enhance your self-improvement journey. Think of it as your personal knowledge bank, where you deposit insights from books, articles, podcasts, and personal experiences. It's not just about recording information, but also about reflecting on it, making connections, and using it to guide your future learning. Start by choosing a medium that suits you. It could be a physical notebook, a digital app, or even a simple Word document. Then make it a habit to jot down key learnings from your day. Don't limit yourself to facts and figures. Include your thoughts, questions, and even your doubts. As you fill up your journal, review it regularly. You'll start to see patterns, gaps, and areas for further exploration. It's an ongoing process of self-discovery and growth. You're not just accumulating knowledge, you're cultivating a mindset of curiosity and lifelong learning. Learning to educate yourself daily is a journey, not a sprint. Like a gardener, you plant seeds of knowledge, nourish them with curiosity, and harvest wisdom over time. Stay resilient, adaptable, and open to feedback. Each day brings new opportunities to expand your knowledge and grow. Remember, even the smallest step forward is progress. So keep exploring and let the thirst for learning be your guiding star. Your self-improvement journey begins with a single step, but it never truly ends. Thanks for listening to or reading this from Audiobooks Office.